Hey there, I'm Quackerjack, and thanks for joining me for another video. 2021 has already been a big year for motorcycling with a lot of new or updated models, and the future of motorcycling is looking really exciting, with updated classics like the new Hayabusa and the new Monster, as well as a whole range of new bikes as well. Unfortunately though, as it is in nature, sometimes survival of the fittest means that some models are left in the dust, with production being stopped or just being discontinued. So today we are looking at the motorcycles that are getting cancelled in 2021. RIP. There are lots of reasons why a motorcycle might be discontinued. Either the manufacturer has brought out a new or updated version, they might not meet newer and tighter emissions regulations, or they just might not sell. Either way though, it's sad to see them go. First up, let's take a look at Honda, where in 2021 we'll unfortunately be seeing the end of their V4 line. Specifically, the VFR 800F, VFR 800X Crossrunner, and VFR 1200X. It's said that these bikes are not going to be updated to meet the Euro 5 regulations and will be disappearing throughout the year. This isn't a huge deal though, because in the US, only the VFR 1200 was still on sale, and most of them were still in the showroom. Next up we have KTM, where we see the Duke 690 and Duke 790 getting the chop this year and disappearing from showroom floors. Fortunately though, in this case it's because they're being replaced by the Duke 890, which is going to be the bigger and badder older cousin. It's going to be pumping out 121 horsepower and 99 newton meters of torque. That thing is going to be a little monster, and it sort of eases the pain of losing two very popular models, especially the 690. You can still get the LC4 690 single, but it will only be available in the 690 Enduro R. Moving on, and we come to Ducati. With a similar story to the Duke, the iconic Monster will be dropping two models to be replaced with a single, updated and redesigned one. The Monster 797 and 1200 models will no longer be available. Instead, the newly designed 937cc version will be hitting the streets with that sweet new design. There will also be a reduced power version available as an A2 or learner equivalent version. Now, while I think the new design is more than a little reminiscent of an Italian manufacturer that we all know, and they have gotten rid of that exposed trellis frame, which was quite iconic on the Monster, I think the new model looks pretty good. Now, Harley-Davidson. They have really trimmed the fat this year with the plans to drop two whole lines of motorcycles. The iconic Sportster range, which has been around for over 60 years, is sadly coming to an end. The Sportster 1200, Iron 883 and 48 will be discontinued, and once the models are sold out, that's it. Not only that, but the smallest in the lineup of Harleys is also getting the axe, the Street range. That will include the Street 500, Street 750 and Street Rod. Apparently in other parts of the world these bikes weren't selling very well at all, but here in Australia they're actually Harley-Davidson's top sellers, and the Street 500 in 2020 was their actual biggest seller. So it's going to be really interesting to see what they do with that gap in the lineup, but I'm sure that Harley-Davidson has got something up their sleeve. Lastly, we come to Yamaha, and this is a sad one. They have just announced that they are going to be discontinuing their iconic Supersport R6. It's currently still being sold as the R6 Race, but it will have disappeared from Yamaha's website sales by the end of the year. The very popular bike, which was first introduced in 1999 and then revamped again in 2009, is sadly coming to an end. But it isn't all doom and gloom. There are rumours that Yamaha is working on a fully fared version of their very popular MT-07. So does that mean R7? If so, it could be back in the running to compete with Kawasaki's ZX-6R, Honda's CBR 600RR, and Aprilia's RS660, which has taken the world by storm. Yamaha are also getting rid of a few other models in their lineup too, with them either being replaced by newer models or just not popular enough to recontinue. Those bikes include the long-running VMAX, which most people consider to be the first power cruiser, the WR250R Dual Sport, and XT1200Z Super Tenier. So, while in 2021 we have been spoiled with new and updated models from most manufacturers, I think it's important to take a second to remember the classics from which their foundations were built upon. Some of the models mentioned in this video are still available on the manufacturers' websites, but they will probably be gone by the end of the year. Still though, all the new Euro 5 models that are coming out should be a lot smoother, obviously a lot cleaner, and just as powerful and fun to ride as ever. Those are the models that we are losing this year. Did I miss any? And which one do you think will be missed the most? Thanks again for watching, and please make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to join our great little community of moto lovers. Till next time, see ya. Yamaha are also dropping a few other models from their lineup with them. Yamaha are also dropping a few other models in their lineup. Good one. Go on then. 2021, we have been spoiled with new and updated. Yamaha are also dropping a few other.